So I was bored, and I knew I'd seen this film before, but I couldn't remember anything about it. So some of it came back to me. Uh, this film is just totally not memorable. That's just probably its greatest problem is that I I think even now, knowing that I've seen this film twice, that probably another 10, 15 years from now, I'll be like, what was that movie about? I just can't. I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's just that fucking generic. I'm John Stark from movieguy.com, and I'm a blind film critic, and this is my review of Contraband. This is my first time watching it with audio description. Last time I actually saw this film, and that didn't help me remember it. So I don't know that watching it, being able to see it and only audio description is necessarily going to help me remember it. But this is, I guess, a second look for me. That's why I put it as a second look, because technically I did see this film before. But I was staring at Netflix and I was like, what the hell is this film about? I don't remember anything about it. Nothing. I mean, I kind of remember the poster. It had like a bluish tint to it. That's about it. I I didn't remember anything else about it. I think it released in January. So that, I think that says a little bit about the film. Anyway, it's got a better cast than I expected. For a film I couldn't remember. I remember it was Mark Wahlberg, but I didn't remember anybody else. And then I found out it also has Kate Beckinsale, Ben Foster, Giovanni Ribisi, Caleb Landry Jones, Diego Luna, J.K. Simmons. So, yeah, there's some people in here. A little bit more than I was expecting. And I still didn't remember it when I was watching. I felt everything was new to me. I was like, okay, all right. Did I fall asleep while I was watching this the first time? I remembered nothing. Like, if you had asked me, did you see Contraband? My answer would have been, yeah, I saw it. Like, I remember renting it from Redbox or something, you know? Nothing ever came back to me. So, I don't know if this is just the most unmemorable film Mark Wahlberg has ever made, or it's just so generic, but basically, he's a guy who used to be a criminal, and he's not anymore. Now he's married to Kate Beckinsale, but Kate Beckinsale's brother, played by Caleb Landry Jones, is, he's getting into shenanigans, getting in with the wrong people, and he's smuggling some stuff in, but he's got to drop the load, so he drops like $700K worth of drugs. And so he it would have been that or be arrested, but unfortunately the drug people, they still want their 700K. I guess maybe he should have just been arrested. I don't know what the thought process is behind drug people, but anyway, would have just ended up probably leading him back to other people, but I think he probably made the smart call. Anyway, so Mark Wahlberg has to, because he loves his wife, he steps in and he has to go back into the life that he swore to give up and smuggle some stuff. And he's trying not to smuggle drugs, and he's trying to be totally legit. And he calls up his friend, played by Ben Foster, to help get him, a smuggling run on this ship that is captained by J.K. Simmons. His connection down in Central America is Diego Luna. That's where Diego comes into play. And Giovanni Ribisi plays the bad guy. And I was just so reminded of The Offer, of Giovanni in The Offer, while I was watching this. Giovanni's definitely got like a bad guy thing going on to him. Like when he plays his bad guy roles, and then he's got like his good guy roles, where he kind of has like a little bit different vibe, tone in his voice and everything. But I guess there's a twist here with one of the characters. I won't spoil it. And that's supposed to be the big, like, oh shit. My thought on that is it came a little too early in the film for me. A lot too early in the film for me. You tend to save those. Make sure they're past the halfway point in the film. I think this was maybe at the halfway point or slightly before, but it was kind of at a weird place to be like, here's the twist, and I was like, oh, all right. Well, we still got a lot of movie left, and I don't think anybody's in any sort of position to be able to handle that twist right now. But thank you. This film is directed by a director I've never heard of that we imported from a country somewhere because I can't even begin to pronounce his name correctly. Don't really know what else he's done, but didn't recognize him. Alexa, who directed Contraband?
Baltasar Kormacor directed Contraband.
That dude. There you go. There's your... I just did that live during a video. Baltasar Korma. I got nothing on that. This film is just sort of like a generic Mark Wahlberg film. It is what it is. If you like Mark Wahlberg, maybe you'll like this film. It's kind of predictable. It kind of just plays itself out. There are frustrating choices the characters make where you kind of just end up yelling at the screen. You're like, why did you do that? Don't do that. You're stupid. What's going on here? The audio description was great, and what was really more frustrating is it's definitely done by a narrator whose voice I know, like I recognized it. And then at the end of the film, I did not get the name of the narrator, and it's driving me insane because I know I've heard his voice before. And I'm like, God damn it. I hate when that happens. I hate when I'm like, ooh, I recognize this voice. Oh, this is a narrator I like. Which narrator is it? Fuck, I can't remember. And I'm sitting there just like, damn shit. And I got nothing at the end. So thanks for that. Watched this on Netflix. This was in Netflix with audio description. So, catch it, don't catch it. I don't think the world's really going to care. The fact that I've now seen this twice, and I really think in another 10 years I'm not going to remember it again, speaks volumes about the longevity of Contraband. I'm sure there are some people out there that really love action films and they're like, this film was super sweet, guys. I just think Mark Wahlberg's made better action films, truth be told. I think this is down the line of action films for him. Anyway, that's my review. My second time around on this film. I'm going to give Contraband a C-. It's not terrible. It just is really average. Anyway, you can let me know what you think in the comments. Throw me a like and a subscribe. And you can go to macthemovieguy.com for more reviews. The audio description project, adp.acb.org, will let you know what else has audio description and where you can watch it. And the adna.org will let you know perhaps who the narrator is. I doubt it, but go with God. Anyway, see you all in the next review.